Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Ivy and I'm a makeup artist, YouTuber, content creator based in Asaba, Delta State, Nigeria. And in today's video, I'm going to do a full face glam using some of my favorite makeup products and my absolute favorite makeup brush sets. For those of you who have been asking for a brush set that is really versatile, now if it's a content you would like to see, then please keep on watching. And while at it, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on that red button underneath this video. Like this video, drop a comment in the comment section underneath this video, and let's start our video tutorial. To begin with, I'm just going to prime with my Rimmel Stay Matte primer. This is like my Holy Grail primer. Almost every video, this primer is going to make an appearance. So guys, in today's video, I want to really talk about makeup brushes. For the longest time, I have always shied away from brushes. Like, I just feel it's an individual preference. Any brush you have, you can make it work, but I have been getting a lot of requests for me. I'm going to add my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop primer now, for me to start listing the brushes I use, like when making my tutorials. And I got like a few requests for a makeup brush set, so I have been on that. As most of you know, I am based here in Nigeria. We're going to take our Juvia's Place Magic Foundation. I am in the shade Togo 210. I also use Kenya 205, depends on the one you can lay your hands on, but I like this Togo shade. It's a bit more neutral. So guys, I have been on the lookout for brushes and brush sets, and I finally just decided to make a video on the brush set I would recommend if you are based in Nigeria. If you are abroad, like you are not based in Nigeria, I really don't know what I can do. I have a few foreign brands brush wise, so maybe with time I will do another video using some of those other brushes, but they are not sets. That's the problem. They're just like individual brushes you can get. I have some Morphe brushes, I have some Sigma brushes, so I'll just do this today, and subsequently I think I will use foreign brand, and I will try. I'm not making a promise though, but I will try to start listing the brushes I am using. Having said that, here in Nigeria, I have purchased brushes from 3 brush companies. Those brush I'm using now is from a Nigerian brand called Viccabel, and this is a Viccabel NK4 brush. So I have purchased brushes from about 3 Nigerian makeup brush companies. You have Makeup Brush 360, you have Viccabel brushes, and you also have Yglam Beauty. And this video is not sponsored in any way whatsoever, okay? These are just like my personal experiences and my preferences. So among the 3 brush companies I have tried, I would say Viccabel is the most affordable and most all-encompassing, okay? Because some of these brush brands, I know the quality and everything matters, but some of those brush brands are not smiling whatsoever. I have purchased from Makeup 360. I purchased these brushes right here, the Makeup 360 9-piece personal makeup brush set. and that set is currently going for 14,000 naira. You can find them on Instagram at Shop Makeup 360. It's a 9-piece brush set. It's okay. I really didn't like the powder brushes. The powder brush rather. On the blush brush, I like the about 2 or 3 of the eye brushes I also liked. But at 14,000 naira for just 9 brushes, that's a rich. For blending out the concealer, I'm going to be using this makeup sponge, and this is from the Viccabel Flawless 5-in-1 blend sponge. Now there are 5 blend sponges in this set. There are about 3 of this with different shapes. I'm going to put the picture somewhere here, and then you have 2 small miniature ones. I like this one and the red one and the miniature ones because I love my sponges to have a blunt, a pointed tip. I really don't like that straight across tip. It doesn't work for me for some reason. It doesn't blend my under eye concealer really well the way I like it to. So back to the makeup brushes. I also got brushes from Yglam Beauty. I got the Eye Essential Brush Set, which comes with 12 brushes, and I have a video on my review of that brush set, which I did about 2 years ago. I'm going to link it in the description box underneath this video. And I also got the Face Expert brushes, which comprises of 8 brushes and is going for 20,000 naira for 8 brushes. You can see the picture of the brushes. Really nice quality brushes. Like my Yglam Beauty brushes are really more on the expensive side, but then again, I have never had any issues with any of those brushes. They feel really high quality and stuff, but the price point is the main issue now. Then I came across Viccabel brushes, and I went on ahead to get the brushes, the brush set. I'm using my Beauty by AD loose setting powder in the shade Tawny to set this under eye highlight. It's Beauty by AD powder, guys. I don't know, it's like my favorite powder ever. My favorite. It doesn't disappoint me. It doesn't fail me. If you have oily skin, this is your best buy. I like to set my smile lines these days because I don't know, I normally get creases there. So back to our brush gist. I now bought the Deluxe Pro set, which has about 20 brushes in it. I'm going to use my Beauty Line by DD Brow Pencil. Has about 20 brushes in it, and that brush set is currently going for 18,000 naira. And those 20 brushes comprise of both face and eye brushes, guys. For 18,000 naira, 20 are the brushes right here. And I have been using those brushes for, I got my first brush set like well, I say 2 years ago or so, and then I got the second brush set last year from Viccabel as well, and none of my brushes has given me any issues from that Deluxe Pro set. It wasn't up to 20,000 naira when I first got it, but it was a bit more on the affordable side, but with change and everything, most of these brands had to like increase their prices and all of that, and now things are a bit more on the high side. Sometime last year, I think, they also came out with their Viccabel Platinum Eye Set, and that eye set has about 17 brushes and is going for 16,500 naira. That brow eye platinum eye set is one of my favorites. Like for the Face Pro Deluxe Pro set, the eye brushes I discovered were too large for my eye, and then for the platinum eye set, I just found the exact brushes I knew I needed. I found dupes of brushes I had been using from, you know, some of my more foreign brands I had been using before now. Okay, so they also recently came out with another set, which is the Lux Pro collection. I think that set is for like makeup artists and stuff, but I don't have it. I don't intend to buy it. I'm okay with the Deluxe Pro set and the Platinum Eye set. Like, they give me everything I need. If you have money to get just one, I will advise you get the Deluxe Pro set, and then when you have some more money, you go for the Platinum Eye set. Deluxe Pro set once again is 18,000, and Platinum Eye set is 16,500 naira. And guys, I'm cleaning my brow with the Viccabel NK9 brush, which looks just like this. Each of the brushes are labeled, but I really can't tell you now whether this came in the, I think this came in the Deluxe Pro set. And then I like to use this Viccabel NK22 brush to just blend out underneath the brow, like the concealer I use to clean up the brow. It does a really good job of blending and making everything look neat. And Viccabel also has their Lush collection brushes. They have those ones come with purple ferrules like this. I normally use this Lush NK06 brush to clean up underneath my brow, or use this Viccabel NK22 brush I used earlier to clean up underneath my brow. From this their Lush collection, the only two brushes I saw myself using, or I see myself using among the collection, I think they just relaunched it now with other brushes, but this NK06 brush, and they also have a powder brush that I will use much later in the video. And I think these are like the two major brushes. I used to own one of those, their multitask brush, the NK03 brush I used to use to blend out my under eye concealer and like apply face primer, but I have evolved into using makeup sponges since, so I don't use that anymore. So we're going into our eyeshadow today, and for shadows I am going to use the Juvia's Place Nubian by Juvia's eyeshadow palette, which looks just like this. This eyeshadow palette doesn't have names, so I'm going to use this for my transition color, this for my crease color, and I want to use this dark gold right here for my lid color. So to apply our transition color, I'm going to be using my Viccabel NK25 brush. This Viccabel NK25 brush, for a foreign brand, it's almost similar to my Morphe M513 brush. Very similar, very similar. And guys, I really forgot to do this step. I forgot to set underneath my eyebrow, and I like to do that with this my Viccabel NK8 brush right here. It has like really fluffy hair like bristles. I like to set underneath my brow bone. It is feeling a bit wet, so the product is not blending as smoothly as I would like. So when I do that, the product blends better. Okay, that looks better now. So going back to that shade from my Juvia's Place eyeshadow palette and the NK25 brush, we're just going to blend in this into the crease. Like I was saying, this brush is akin, very similar to the Morphe M513 brush, which I own and love. And not the M441, I said M513. So don't go and think, the M441 is slightly longer than this one. So don't go and think it's the same thing. And this brush blends like a dream, guys. Can you just see? It blends like a dream. For applying a crease color, I'll be using the Viccabel NK27 brush, which looks just like this. This NK27 brush is very similar to the Morphe M433 brush, the Sigma E25, the Delium Tools. Is this 776 now? Brush. Like the Mark 217 is almost similar. It's pinched in right here at the ferrule. So there you have that. Then I am going to use that same concealer brush we used earlier, which is the Viccabel NK9 brush, to kind of knitting the lid to serve as a kind of base for the eyeshadow to go up on. There's also another brush that I used to love using from Viccabel as well, and that is the Viccabel NK33 brush, but I'm going to use this brush for something else in this video, so let's just go ahead and use this. But I'm just trying to show you the versatility of those brushes. Like, you get 20 brushes in the Deluxe Pro set, and they comprise both face and eye brushes. Or if you want to go more for the eye brushes, then, well, you can go for the eye brushes. Well, I prefer you go for the Deluxe Pro set. That's like my best advice. And then when you feel like you are more, what's the right word? You're more ready, then you go for the Platinum Eye Set. So to apply the shadow on our lid today, we're going to be using our Viccabel NK8 brush, which looks just like this. And I'm going to be taking that dark gold shade and just applying that all over the lid. You can see it packs up quite a bit of shadow. Something else I like doing, I like going in with my Viccabel NK26 brush, which is this brush right here. It's very tiny. This brush came with a Platinum Eye Set. And I'm going to take a mixture of that crease and transition color and use that to blend in between this lid shade and our transition shades. That is our lid shade and our transition and crease shade, so that there is no harsh line whatsoever. I'm going to go back to that crease color, and we're going to apply that at the edge of the eye right here with our NK27 brush and blend that into the crease a bit, just for some dimension. I am now going to go into my Zenith Flare Line and Lash Eyeliner, which looks just like this, like a gold, beautiful packaging. Zenith Flare is a makeup artist here in Asaba, and this is one of her products. Really nice. I love it. The felt tip applicator is very nice, and this is like a line and lash, but I just love using it as an eyeliner. Having done that, we are going to go into our mascara today, and I want to use this my name mascara. I think I have run out of this mascara because I can't seem to get anything out of this container. I need a new mascara. We are then going to line our lower lash line with this Mira Cosmetics Charcoal Long-Lasting Waterproof Eyeliner. It's a black eyeliner, like really black. We are then going to smoke out our lower lash line with this Viccabel MK32 brush. This is also be used as an eyeshadow brush, but I like the pointy tip. Viccabel also has like a flat definer brush you can use to like smoke out your lower lash line, but I like using like a more fluffy brush. Then we are going to dust off this powder underneath our eye using one of my favorite brushes. Like, see this brush right here, this Viccabel NK6 brush. I own this brush. I own about 3 of this brush, and I just wish Viccabel would make this brush in individuals. And I think Sigma has a brush like this. Morphe has a brush like this. It has almost more like natural hair bristles, and I love the way it fits into this area right here, and it blends out everything seamlessly. Like, this is really nice. I love this brush. Every single makeup look I do, you always see me bring out this brush. It's a Viccabel brush, guys. Then we are going to powder our entire face. Now for powder, Viccabel has 3 powder brushes. They have the Viccabel NK1 powder brush. For some reason I don't really reach for this brush. I don't like it. But this NK2 powder brush, like one of my favorite. And this Viccabel Lush NK1, I think it's called the Lush Collection brush, NK01, is also really nice. You can see I've used this one. I want to make use of this one today with my Milani powder. That's what we're going to use. Our Milani makeup powder is what I have handy right here, and we're going to just use that to set the face. These brushes are really good brushes. They pick up a lot of products. They deliver and they're quite affordable. I'm just after the affordability. I really have had issues with these brushes. I only had issue with 2 of the brushes. I own the Platinum Eye Set, about 2 of them. I own about 2 of this Deluxe Pro Set, which I bought with my own money. This is not a sponsored video. I was not gifted nothing by Viccabel. But I own like 2 of the Deluxe Pro Set and then 2 of the Platinum Eye Set. And I've only had 1 brush, which is the foundation brush I used to apply foundation on our face today. Like the ferrule was moving, and I just got super glue and glued it back. And then I also have 1 other brush that the ferrule here started cracking. I don't know if it's the brush I have. Yeah, I think it's not this one. Okay, it is. It's right here. I don't know if you can see it clearly. You can see that crack right there. This is from the Platinum Eye Set. It's supposed to be a blending brush, but I use it to apply highlighter on the tops of my cheekbones. So I think apart from those 2 brushes, I never really had issues with any of their other brushes. So I think that is like the best brush set I can recommend for you guys, that has like a combination of face and eye brushes, or just eye brushes that are quite versatile. to contour our face today, we are going to be making use of our Juvia's Place bronzer palette, my favorite. And you can use any of these two brushes. These are from Viccabel as well. This is the Viccabel NK6 brush that we use to sweep off highlight from underneath our eye. And then my favorite is the Viccabel NK3 brush. It's angled, but the ferrule is not pinched in here. It's all the way around. I just wish the ferrule was a bit more pinched in. I would have preferred that, but what I just do, I just pick up products on one part of the brush and then I stamp on the, can you see how it's blending? It's applying and blending seamlessly. This is one of the brushes I use to apply for a bronzer or contour. I'm going over top that now with this bronzer color just to add some warmth to the face. Guys, can you see how this is looking like? This is really given. We are going to go back now with our sponge and our face powder, and we are going to clean up underneath these cheekbones just to make it look a bit more chiseled. Can you see, guys? And then we're going to dust that off again with our NK6 brush. I don't know the names of these brushes offhand though. So I have to look at them every single time. And then it's time for blush. For blush today, I want to make use of my Juvia's, the Queen palette, Fumi times Juvia's, which looks just like this. I want to make use of this neutral shade mixed with this sister to sister shade mixed with this 7 shade right here. I want to mix both of them to use as my blush, and I'm making use of this Viccabel NK5 brush. Now you can also make use of this Viccabel NK6 brush. I've used to apply blush and it did a wonderful job. This one did as well. To blend gently. I am not pushing the product underneath my skin. I'm just buffing lightly over top to blend it in. I'm doing same this way. You can see. Just blending everything in seamlessly. And then I will take my Viccabel NK23 brush, which looks just like this. I don't like really big highlight brushes. This is supposed to be a blending brush. It came with the platinum eye set, but I love to use it for highlighting. And for highlighting today, I'm going to be mixing this FDV approved and these Glam shades right here, this one and this one. And that is going to be my highlight of the day. Really nice. You can see how it just blended. I'm going to hit this underneath my brow bone. You can see how it's just blending everything in really seamlessly. This is what the highlighter brush should do. It's too big for use as a blending brush, but I found some other use to it, and you can see that it's doing a good job. Okay, this is the finished look so far. I've used only Viccabel brushes today, and you can see that the brushes, like, they really do deliver. Now I'm going to set my face with my Younger Beauty Ready Set Go setting spray. I'm just going to spritz all over my face, covering my eye. Then while that is still dry, I'm going to take this V part of the sponge, my Viccabel sponge, 5-in-1 sponge, and just press this part of my face just to lock the product in. And when doing this, guys, don't touch your under eye area. Just leave it. Do this, and then I just gently tap the brows. It sets everything in place. Your under eye allow it to dry naturally, and it gives a really, really natural look to the skin. Okay, for our lips today, we're going to be going with the red lip to match our red top, and I'll be using this Huda Beauty lip contour in Heartbreaker. I'm using that to line my lips today. Then I'll be going over top that with my Avon Cosmetics Ultra Color Lipstick in the shade Very Very Nice. It's a red lipstick. Just want to line around the lips one more time. Now we're going to put back our earrings, and there you have it, guys. Our finished look. Full face makeup tutorial using only Viccabel brushes, and you can see that the brushes really perform nicely. The makeup look turned out really nice. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for staying tuned till the end. I appreciate you guys. We are close to 300 subscribers. Thank you, and welcome to our new subscribers. Welcome to the Ludovic family. I hope you stay with us, and until I come your way again next week, remain blessed.